Okay, so for the grayscale painting, you're gonna need blue, brown, some red, and some white. I'm just gonna mix all of my colors right through here. Now, in the past, we've made really dark colors just by mixing the primaries. But today we're going to take a shortcut and use brown. If you can't see, this is my brown, that is my blue and red. Is that translating through? Okay. The first thing we do is we sneak some blue over and we mix a lot of brown into it. This is going to get you pretty darn close to black. But as you'll notice, it is just a little bit greenish. Now, the way we neutralize that green is just give it a little bit of red. Since red and green are opposites on the color wheel, they cancel each other out and get us closer to a black or neutral gray. Once you have your pool of that mixed up, we can start our painting. Everybody mix up a nice solid gray.
Wait, what do I do once it's like...
So once I have my super dark gray-black color, you may want to test it out on a scratch piece of paper like I did, just to make sure that it is indeed looking gray enough and not bluish or greenish or anything like that. Did somebody have a question?
Yeah, it's really blue, so do I add...
Add some of that to brown. If it's looking too blue, add it to brown and you'll get there. Just work slowly by mixing in little bits at a time. And a cool little shortcut too, when we're thinking about using the brown, you can mix a little bit of brown into other colors to make them dull, just like we did here and here and here. Why would that make them dull? Right, because it already has all three primary colors in it. So mixing that into another color, you get a duller version of the color. All right, so I'm going to start out just like I did with my monochrome and paint my darkest area first. Then I can start adding white. Is that on the screen? Yeah, okay. And I just continue adding white until I get to where I want to be. Remember, you can use a dry brush to blend and soften up those shadows. You'll notice as I get lighter, I keep wiping off the brush. That allows me to just get a lot lighter a lot quicker. Because I'm not dealing with so much dark paint left in my brush. If your transitions look a little harsh, so I found like all my different midtones and I started going back to rework these things. I started adding in a little bit of dark because I wanted to bring my value range back. I lost a lot of it when I was doing my mixing. So you have to come back in and kind of boost the value range again. And while the paint's still wet, I'm going to rework that transition. And then to finish things off, go back with some pure white in the middle of my highlight and just see if I can lighten that just a little bit more. And that is my gray sphere.